Well, here goes nothing. This is gonna be first trip report I post on this channel. If my fucking phone lets me, if the memory doesn't take a shit on me. I don't know. This probably gonna be rusty as fuck, but I'm gonna just jump right into it. Cause that's what you came for. You came for the trip report. Anyway, this one's called Ghost Gummy Bears. This is about summer of 2016. There's a low doses of DXM, DPH, and just like I smoked some weed on it. This trip was fucking crazy. I don't know how the fuck drugs can do this to you, but anyways, I'm gonna get into it. So, what I had was, oh fuck, hold up. So what happened is I had these Mucinex pills, and I extracted the DXM from them, and then I had some diphenhydramine, which I took along with that. I don't know. I'd probably say about 250 milligrams of DXM, and I'd probably say about 300 milligrams of diphenhydramine. I don't really remember it too well because this was a long time ago. It's like 2 years ago. So what happened? As time went on, it started to kick in. Um, I went outside and chilled. It was definitely kicking in. And when you mix these two, the first come up effects you notice is the clearness in your head and kind of a drunk feeling, that woozy, spacey feeling. I'm reading this off my trip report book that I wrote in fucking treatment. That's what I was doing when I was in treatment, writing fucking trip report stories glorifying my fucking drug use. Anyway, I started feeling floaty. Can't really remember the come up effects too well, but I remember the trip effects for sure. I don't think I'll ever be able to forget what I was seeing, but so like I started feeling it, so I was like, all right, I'm about to grab a pipe and smoke some bud. So I smoke like a bowl, but I'm a lightweight, so I used to get pretty high off a few hits, and I like it that way. Because, I ain't gotta smoke like a fucking few grams to get high. Just smoke like a couple bowls and I'm baked. Anyway, I put my shit up, went back inside, and I was just sitting. I was just sitting in my bed waiting for something to happen. Because that's normally how these trips go. Take it, I'm feeling it, and then I'm like, now we play the waiting game and just sit in my room, fucking look around. As time went on, I started tripping. I don't know. At first, I was pretty bored, so I was just playing music. I remember playing Low Life by The Weeknd and Future. And every time I hear that, it brings me right back to this time in my life. It's pretty cool. It's just like I relive it, but I was playing that, just sitting in my bed, spacing out, pretty bored, until something caught my eye and I snapped back into reality. I fucking swear. I started seeing these little ghost outlines walking around my room. They're walking through my wall. They'd come out of my wall, walk through my bed, like their feet were on the ground, but their bodies were like walking through my bed, like they were ghosts, obviously. Like the things didn't affect how they walked, so they'd come out. It could come from behind me, from like outside, come through my wall and fucking walk through my room. And then I was just like, what the fuck? Is this real? Like, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I was seeing, like, fucking ghosts. And then, like, I'm looking at the corner of my room. And I had this TV stand type thing. And it was, like, sideways on the wall. So it wasn't, like, flat on the wall. Like, I don't know. Here, I'll try to explain it. Here's the corner. And it was, like, this on it. So, like, there was the triangle room behind it. It's hard to explain a little bit, but I was just watching that, and I'm seeing these fucking ghosts come out on my wall, and they would climb over it. Like, they would literally, like, climb over it and fucking hop off it and keep walking. I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, they're little ghost gummy bear outlines. So I'm probably gonna draw them. Actually, I got them in the front. Okay, maybe not. But anyway, I'll get my NA book and show you. It's kind of a drawing real quick. Here's a shitty drawing of them. Not that bad, though. The better one. And you probably see the one with the fucking golfer hat on. I'll tell you about that, because that was some crazy fucking shit. But give me a sec. So as these fucking ghost outlines are walking through my room, I'm just sitting here mind blown. I'm just like, I'm really fucking seeing ghosts. And there's kind of a lot of them. And I got a little speech problem you're gonna have to get over. I don't give a fuck if you laugh at it. But, you know, it's just some of the ghosts were skinny. Some of the, fuck, I can't talk. Some of the ghosts were like tall and skinny, and some of them were like short and, you know, a little wider. I was just, I don't know, I was just like, holy fucking shit. You know, I remember a couple of them came through my wall behind me and walked through my body. And as they walked through my body, I swear that I could feel their energy. Like, I felt like a coldness and like a tingly electric feeling. I don't know how to explain it. But I was just like, I don't know. It didn't really scare me, but I was more just like fucking mind blown. Like, I'm fucking seeing this off of drugs. Off of fucking drugs I can find at Walgreens or Walmart and just buy and take home. Like, I don't get it. I don't know. Them fucking over-the-counter drugs are drugs disguised as medicine, I say. But they're still medicine. Anyway, these ghosts are starting to die off. Well, okay, that sounds weird. Like, they would start disappearing. Like, it only lasted, like, 2 minutes or something to me seeing these. But I remember I was just, like, spacing out again. I'm like, yeah, they're ghosts. That's cool. And then I seen this one walking real slow to the right of me through my room. And something caught my eye. And this ghost had, like, a golfer cap on. I don't know how to explain it. It's one of them caps that, like, come off. Kind of like my afro. It just come up, like, I don't fucking know. Some Irish golfer cap type. And this one caught my eye because it stood out. So I'm just, like, watching it. And then it gets by my bed where I'm sitting. Like, it comes, fuck, it's hard to explain. He comes, walks up to me, it gets, like, parallel to me, and then he stops walking, and turns toward me, looks at me, smiles, and winks, and walks right through my wall. I'm like, what the fuck? And the craziest part about this, it is the, fuck, I can't talk, a ghost was my friend's dead dad. I swear on everything. This fucking ghost had my friend's dead dad's face. He stopped because he noticed I was looking at him. He stopped, turned toward me, smiled at me and winked, turned back forward and walked through my wall. I was just, after that I was like, oh fuck no, I'm out of here. I just seen my friend's dead dad's fucking ghost. I don't know, that shit is crazy. I'll never forget that. Anyway, after that happened, I start seeing, like, bleeding colors. I remember I had the, you know, like, one of them baseball banners. They're, like, triangle shaped, and they, like, get smaller as they go out. I had this Red Huskers one, and it was sideways on my wall. And I'm just looking at it, and then I seen the colors bleeding off of it. But I was like, holy fuck, like, it's actually bleeding colors, like, fuck. Before that happened, I never seen bleeding colors, but I've always heard of, like, bleeding colors. But then that happened, I'm like, damn, it's actually bleeding colors. Like, it looks like there's fucking blood dripping out of it on my wall. And then, like, the other crazy thing I seen is I was just looking at my wall, and then I seen this projector start projecting websites on it, and it was like scrolling through. Like, do you know at school how they have them projectors they use for fucking, like, schoolwork and shit? But I was just looking at my wall, and I seen it project up on there, scrolling through websites. I'm just like, holy fucking shit, because, like, fuck, I hate my fucking stutter. But I don't really give a fuck. I'm just gonna upload it. But anyway, the reason that shocked me so much is because I was watching fucking Trip Replica. Bro, I can't fucking talk. I drank a little too much coffee. But I was watching a Trip replication of DXM and diphenhydramine mixed by Stas Constantine, which shout out to him, even though I ain't got shit to fucking give him a shout out with, but he makes some cool ass trip replications. But anyway, back to it. I was just like, holy fucking shit! I actually seen what I seen in the trip replication, and that shit just blew my mind. I'm like, how the fuck? I don't know. But anyways, that's about it. I don't know. That was a short story of some crazy shit. It was a pretty fucking wicked trip though for over the counter medicines and weed. Like, what the fuck? How does drugs make you see shit like that? I don't fucking get it. But that's about it. This trip was pretty fucking crazy. But that's all that's happened. After that, it started to wear off. But I don't know. It was a crazy trip. I'll never forget it. I seen fucking Gummy Bear ghost. I seen my friend's dead dad's ghost turn, look at me, and wink. Colors bleeding. Projector on my wall. Crazy open eye visuals. Fucking crazy. That's it though. I hope you enjoyed. That was the first one. I might be a little rusty, but fuck it.